Hello guys, in this video I'm gonna help you to pass factory challenge without tech parts as equipments, and I wanted to pass it only with excellent equipments as previous two challenges. But unfortunately it's almost impossible, so I had to use two epic equipments. I tried to pass this challenge with excellent equipments around 50 times, used different combinations, spent life coins, and only once I made it to the final bosses. There is a chance, but very low. Okay guys, as always I will start with equipment. For this challenge we will need a weapon that does a massive damage, and the best for this, katana. You will need to reduce cooldown time on maximum. Unfortunately for someone, excellent trendy charm isn't enough. You will need epic trendy charm to reduce cooldown time with energy cube on 70%. The biggest problems you will have after beating second bosses from minute 6 and with final bosses. To survive from minute 6, you will need right skills and know where to stand. So wear armor gloves that will help you to beat bosses. Full metal suit to revive once. And the last two equipments must be epic waist sensor and excellent right runners. They reduce received damage on 20% each. That's why you need epic waist sensor, not excellent. Okay guys, now I will tell you what skills you will need and in what order to survive 10 minutes without dying. In the first 3 minutes, you have to choose all weapon skills you need to pass the challenge, and you may choose a few supply skills. So you will need skills that can hit many enemies and are best against bosses. Those are Guardian, RPG, Lightning Emitter, Soccer Ball, and the last skill, Durian. But you may have any skill instead of Durian and still will be able to pass this challenge. Be focused on Katana, Guardian, and try to evolve them. They will help you to kill more enemies, so you'll gain skills faster. Supply skills must be Ronin suit, sport shoes, energy cube, fuel, exoskeleton, and the last, power bullet. As you have to choose power bullet, which isn't a supply skill for any weapons we have, would be better to have Durian with RPG, as their supply skill is the same, fuel, so you will be able to evolve all your weapon skills. The first boss is very easy to beat, you won't have any problems. Next 3 minutes will be hard to survive, so to survive them you will need to stay low, because we have turrets above. It will give you more time to avoid lightning bolts. But the biggest problem you'll have with missiles, poison pools, and tons of enemies are going on you. But if you made Defender or Demon Blade, then you won't have problems with enemies, and it will be much easier to run away from poison pools and missiles. Just look how it's easy for me to avoid them all. Plus, this buff helps a lot, because when for example a missile hit me, I immediately restore my health. In these minutes, you have to make Quantum Ball. You need it to kill second bosses without dying, and Verticate to make Power Cell. From supply skills, be focused on fuel and energy cube. Power Bullet 2-3 stars will be enough to survive minutes 3-6 and defeat second bosses. Okay guys, now just look how fast they are losing their health. What skills are recommended here? Also armor gloves help skill a lot. To easily avoid their projectiles, stay low and look only on them. Your skills will do the job in a few seconds. After beating them, it was so hard for me to survive the last 4 minutes even with perfect combination of skills. But don't worry about these guys. I found the best position that will help you to survive them. Walk only on this territory and you won't have any problems with enemies, especially with mini turrets. Their missiles just cannot reach you. So you only have to avoid poison pools and missiles from big turrets. Sometimes you'll have a mini boss, but in a few seconds it will be killed. Yes, some missiles can hit you, but thanks to this buff, you'll be healed fast. I know how it's hard to avoid missiles and poison pools even without having enemies, because it's hard to see through Katana's Blast, Defender, Quantum Ball. So, if you want to see better through them, before playing go to settings and turn on visual effects reduction. As you can see guys, all 10 minutes you can survive even without dying. Now it's time to beat the final bosses. You'll have 2-3 grenades on a battlefield, as you didn't go there in the last 4 minutes, so walk on them. When you'll pick them up, they will vanish bosses' bullets. It will help you to stay alive longer. As you can see, armor gloves with the right skills are doing good damage to them, so you have to stay alive up to a minute. it took me 1 minute, but in this minute I also was choosing skills, so the fight took me 40-50 seconds. And I wasted only 1 revive coin, but I recommend you to have 6 coins as you may die more times. Anyway, as you can see, you don't need S equipments, tech parts, and all your equipments don't have to be epic or even legendary. You only need epic trendy charm and voice sensor. Okay guys, if you can't pass previous challenges, you can find guides for them in description, and there you also find guides for chapters. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe my channel, and you can also help me to make more useful videos for you by supporting my channel. How to support my channel, you will find in description.